Have you ever found yourself clinging to the familiar even when you know it no longer serves you? Do you fear the unknown more than you trust your power to evolve? Hmm. Is your resistance to change rooted in fear or in forgetting who you are? This episode is a call to remember that change is not a punishment. It is permission. Permission to evolve, permission to align, permission to finally become. See, let's begin with truth, right? The only thing constant in life is change. From the moment you take your first breath, change is at work. Change is how we move, grow, and expand. Change is the divine engine behind every transformation, and yet we fear it. But why? Because change comes with a loss. Even beautiful change requires the shredding or the shedding of something. Old patterns, old roles, old versions of you that no longer fit where your spirit is headed. But hear me, you cannot transform without change. You can't do it. And the refusal to change is the decision to stay small. Let's talk about that. Welcome to the Lifestyle Expansion Blueprint, where we dive deep into the mind, body, and soul of success. I'm your host, Gray, and here we believe that true growth begins from within. Whether you're seeking personal transformation, professional elevation, or simply looking to expand your life's possibilities, you're in the right place. Together, we'll explore the strategies, insights, and metaphysical principles that empower you to manifest the life you truly desire. So take a deep breath, open your mind, and let's embark on this journey of expansion. Your next level begins now. Okay, welcome back. I hope y'all are ready for something different. So we're going to go a little higher. The Kabbalion says, everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. All things rise and fall. The pendulum swings, manifests in everything. This is the law of rhythm. See, change is rhythm. Your resistance to change, it's disharmony. The Quran teaches in Surah Al-Rad 13 and 11, indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. Change doesn't happen to you, it starts in you. Every breakthrough begins with a belief that things can be different. Every level requires a new letting go. Even the Buddha taught that impermanence, anicca, is the root of liberation. When we embrace that nothing lasts forever, we also embrace the freedom to become. But let's be honest, change is beautiful, yes, but it's also freaking exhausting because change means effort. It means uncertainty. It means your nervous system is in unfamiliar territory. Your body craves routine. Your soul craves evolution. And the battle between those two, well, that's what weariness feels like. When the Israelites were delivered from Egypt, they still longed for slavery. Can you believe that? It's like Stockholm syndrome because bondage was familiar. Don't romanticize the comfort of dysfunction. Just because it feels similar doesn't mean it's right. That's why change feels so hard. It's the death of one of the known, right? It's the death of what we know. But hear me, you're not dying. You're actually being reborn. Butterflies change, you know, the the caterpillar walks around with all those legs and all that fur. Where do those legs go? They transmute it into wings. And ultimately, you get a whole lot further, a whole lot faster when you get your wings. You are becoming. Change is the sacred process of becoming. You're not being punished. You're being reshaped into a version of you that can hold what you prayed for. I'm all over the place today, but it all has the same thread. So bear with me. But the Egyptian Book of the Dead doesn't call it death. It calls it transition. It teaches that the soul must journey through realms of transformation to ascend to its true power. So when you're feeling like everything is falling apart, maybe, just maybe, it's falling into place. When you feel the ache of release, when your identity feels like it's cracking, when the door slams shut and no new door opens, well, that's the void where transformation occurs. I have a quote from Rumi. Rumi said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." The wound is the place where the light enters you. So you don't have to navigate change by controlling it. You navigate change by anchoring through it. And here's how. You have to first ground in the present moment. Change lives in the unknown, but peace lives in the present. Practice stillness, meditation, and daily breath work. Secondly, you have to affirm your becoming. Say it loud. I'm not stuck. I am being transformed. I trust what's changing is clearing the way for alignment. I'm going to repeat that. I am not stuck. I am being transformed. And I trust that what's changing is clearing the way for alignment. Thirdly, ritualize release. Let go intentionally. Write it, burn it, bury it. Turn your release into reverence. Make peace with the past by honoring that it had a purpose, but it's not your prison. Number 4, I want you to find a spiritual community. Surround yourself with people who normalize growth, who understand that sometimes, just sometimes, maybe, could be, possibly, I don't know, your evolution will scare the ones who only knew your survival. And of course, you got to remember the assignment. You are not here to stay the same. You are here to expand. You are, sorry, it's like a balloon is not designed or made to stay flaccid. It's supposed to expand, be filled. You're here to unlearn. You're here to ascend. You're here to activate. So don't fear the earthquake, right? Don't be afraid that the earthquake is coming. You're not falling apart. You're shifting into alignment. And when they're shifting, they're shaking. But change is not the end. It's your invitation to walk fully in your assignment. In Romans 12:2, it says, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Not changed by the world, but transformed through divine intelligence. That's your power. That's your power. So here's what I want you to carry. If there's anything you take away from this, take this away. Change is not loss. Change is graduation. Change is the moment you say, "I love myself enough to not stay the same." And yes, change can feel like grief, but what you're grieving is the version of you that had to survive. You're not breaking down, you're breaking open. And on the other side of that breaking is the becoming you've been waiting for. So don't resist it. Don't rush it. Don't run from it. Honor the change. Walk through it with sacred courage. and trust that the version of you on the other side was worth every shift. Okay, so your soul work for this week is to write a love letter to yourself, to your future self. You got to tell them what you're shedding, what you're making space for, and what you're willing to release. Okay? Secondly, I want you to meditate on this mantra every day. I am not afraid to change. I am ready to become. I'm not afraid to change. I am ready to become. And third, if you're navigating deep change and need spiritual support, you better join me on this lifestyle expansion blueprint. We can build it together. We can build your next level, but we're going to do it spirit first. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to expand with me. And I appreciate you coming back next week. This is the Lifestyle Expansion Blueprint. I'm your humble guide. Y'all know me as Gray. And I'll see you next week. Stay expansive, my friends. Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Lifestyle Expansion Blueprint. My hope is that you're leaving with new insights and the tools to help you craft the life you envision. Remember, your blueprint for success is already within you. It just needs to be unlocked. If this episode resonated with you, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who's ready to expand their life. Until next time, I'm Gray. Keep building, keep growing, and always stay in alignment with your highest self.